Well, here's a little video on how to polish up the front headlights of a Ford Focus, or well, for my ST170. It's a bit all over the shop, the video, unfortunately, but starts out with me talking about the crazing. I've already basically done one front light to begin with. I compare the bad one with the new one. I was talking about the crazing to begin with, but you'll see. Then there's a little bit of buffer maintenance in there too, but it'll go from the full taking out the lights to the reinstallation of the buffed up lights. So enjoy. Here we go. This is what the difference is. You can see all the crazing I was talking about through here. That was what was on this lens as well. I don't know if the other one, the other lens I put on the car is better than this one. It might be, but we'll give this one a sand. We'll see if we can get it just as good. But you know, I'll give this one a go and it'll be looking just as good as this one in a minute. And all I've been doing is going through the grits. 400 grit, 600 the red one, and some of this 1200, which is this one here, 1200. And then I'll just take it over to the rotary buff, which is over here. Yeah, you can see focus parts everywhere. And that just spins around here. I'll turn it on quickly. There we go. I've got two soaps. There's one there. There's another one here. Start with this one here, whatever this is. I don't know, it's some German thing that I can't read what it is. Start with that one. Go to the other one, which is like a finer abrasive. They're both German. Same company, whatever they are. But yeah, buff more on this. Usually it's set up coming out and you got two buffs, so you got a left and a right sort of thing, but sometimes you just want the one on there, which I've been just mainly using the one at the moment. I've got a swans down too, which I should put on the right on the end there, and that will get some of these other things going real nice, because it's only a 10-inch. These are a 12-inch, which they've got quite a high outside speed, and the 10 inches they run a little bit faster, but they don't really have the power behind them that the 300s do. But you know, for RPM wise, but this has got a faster tip speed, of course, with the big one, so they're just better for taking off the outside to begin with. You come back, do the 10-inch with the spons down the other end, but I haven't done that. I'll just this is going to be good enough for the moment. You can see the clarity in it. It's perfect compared to what it was. So anyway, we'll fix this one up and we'll see how it all goes. Here I'm just sanding away. Of course, got another bead. Sanding away. You can see where the we might be able, if you can see, I've just sanded there, so I'll just wipe that off. But so what I've been doing, sanding this crazing out. You can still see a little bit of it across here. But what you do is you sand it, and then you got to dry it off with a towel, and then you got to wait for it to dry out a little bit more, and it shows up where the crazing is. The really bad area took me quite a bit of time, but that's all out. And then it was quite bad through here. That's all coming out, but just very slowly. And just by sanding it, you can see where all the high spots are, or the low spots, I should really say. And all this is exactly the same thing. This is the crazing. So they can still be sanded off. I started sanding it a bit here, you can see. But that's all sort of the next part of the sanding. It's all down here too. That's exactly what the crazing looks like. Can we get it to focus? Oh yeah, there we go. Here, I'll do it like this. There we go. Much better look like this. All those little cracks. And that's all what this front used to look like. But now it's been sanded. You can see there's just a tiny little bit left down here in the corner. But you know, now it's drying out. You can see all along the bottom down here is now pretty good. You know, all these low spots around here, you know, still a bit more crazy to get rid of up there. But 400 grit, then we go to the red 600, and then some 1200. Thanks, compressor. Yeah. Back to Sandy. There we go. I've done a little bit more on the sanding. Tried to get most of that the crazing off. I went back to a 240 with the cork block. It's just a tiny little amount at the top here. I don't even know how I'm going to really even get into there, but we'll see. See if I can get it off. You know, all down the bottom here is pretty good now. Yeah. Just a little bit of the 240 to get rid of here. You can see those scratches. And down here, I'll just sand them off. There's still a couple little 240 scratches up here. But I've been slowly working back at the 400. Soon we'll have all back to 400, and then I'll start with the 600. And of course, a bit. Alright, that's the 600 done. Now on to the 1200. Alright, that's the 1200 done. Now I'm ready for buffing. Was some of you might have heard in the other video, earlier in the video, it's a bit clackety. You can hear it a little bit there, but it's an older style machine. Well, I should say the top of the arbor is an older style, but they've got these little grease cups and they need to be refilled up because it hasn't been done in a while. I'm going to fill these up with some grease and we're going to put them back on. Okay, this one off. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, he's completely, he's actually full here, but anyway, fill them up, we'll put them back in. Here we go, and this is the grease fittings. I'll just put one on. So he's standing up a lot taller and completely flat. This one's a little bit empty, the other one is still a little bit full. So just wind it down until you feel it sort of take up a bit of that one's certainly getting, and then I might have to refill this one. Wind it all the way in and I'll go and refill it. Let's have a look and see what it looks like now after I take this out. Yeah, it's looking, I'll just put a little bit more in here. That's looking a little bit better, but it wasn't really giving up much resistance. This one's giving quite a bit of resistance now. A little bit more in here, then put that one on. It's probably going to be enough. It's hard to do this one-handed, unfortunately. That's all right. Yeah, I know there's crap everywhere here, but I don't really use the buff that often. It's only when I'm buffing up nitro or acrylic, really, I get to use this. I either use it for metal. Oh, that's feeling a lot better now. Wind it down just a little bit more. There we go. That one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. I'll come and get a rag and wipe that off and we'll listen to the buff. Well, actually, I'll turn it on now. bit of an arduous task, but now it's all been cleaned off. Listen to this. Oh, that sounds good now, doesn't it? Ready for some buffing. Alright, I'm going to start putting on some of these soaps. I'm going to start putting on by this one here. It's a more abrasive one than this other one. This is more of a finishing one. Pretty sure that's the right way around. Yeah, alright, we're going to do that. Put them onto the wheel, get a heat into it. Alright, let's get a bit of that now. Always buff it off. Even more. These will wash afterwards. the other side.
too. Pretty much done, just getting rid of the let's take a bit of white one. Let's try that. Looks pretty good. Just got to give it a wipe down with a dry rag, and we'll have another look with the in the light. Doesn't look too bad, does it? In the light, I don't know. I'll try and get it so you can see it. It's still a little bit scratchy here. You can see it, and there's a little bit just up here, a little bit, you know, just around here. The rest is looking pretty good. This corner here could probably just do a little bit more, but all the rest is looking really quite good. So we'll just go and do them, and hopefully it'll be all done by then. Here we go, all done. Both of them all done. Just gave a little wipe down with a bit of
metho just to get rid of the wax. But they're all done now. I'll put them in the car. Alright, take the headlight out. You need these two tools, flathead screwdriver and a 10mm. So you got one here, 10mm, another 10mm here, and then you got to get this other one down here out, and that just gives you enough play just to move this out of the way and take the headlight out. And the screwdriver is just to get onto, you can't see, it's hard to see. Well, I'll show you when I get it out, but it's just, you got to get it in this little plastic fitting here to take the wiring apart. All right, let's get into it. All right, there's a little thing you got to do. It's a little bit tricky to do with one hand, but you basically got to get the screwdriver underneath like this, pull it back like that, and it pushes this little bit in here down, and then this just comes off. You can see that there's a little area there which it clamps onto, a little catch I should say. But that's it. The light's out. You can see this all floppy. That's a bit difficult to get out because you have to try and get your fingers onto it, and it's not that easy to do. But anyway, those three. Let's go and get the other light. Boots in the back car park. Yep. Go on. You got a wrecked Mustang. Go on. Do some more burnouts. Almost hit it. Oh man, that was so close to hitting that stuff there. The boots. They're at it again. Alright, they're all back in. Just reverse the steps and put them in. They're looking really bloody nice. Shame that the front bumper isn't looking as nice as that. But there you go. That concludes that little video. Sweet.